As the Chicago Archdiocese prepares for major transition at the top, Catholic leaders from around the country honor Francis Cardinal George ahead of his retirement. CBS 2 Chief Correspondent Jay Levine is live at the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops in Baltimore with the story, Jay.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Rob. Good evening from Baltimore's Inner Harbor and the U.S. Bishops Conference fall meeting. A meeting, even though it was held here in Baltimore, we knew would be the phase one of the changing of the guard in Chicago. Even though nothing was on the schedule, when we heard it, we knew it. It was the spontaneous standing ovation after bishops were told the Pope himself had been asking about Cardinal George. It was here in Baltimore where tonight the nation's bishops are celebrating Mass that Cardinal George would bid them farewell. He'd already set the stage for his successor in Chicago by releasing the final sex abuse files and dealing with school closings. Were these the final two things that you wanted that were on your plate that you wanted to clear before you left?
The two biggest things, yes, that I wanted to be sure were out of the way to help Archbishop Supich go forward without that burden.
Supich, who's keeping a much lower public profile here, though meeting quietly with influential church leaders, is grateful that the Cardinal is working toward a smooth transition, but agrees there's more work to do. Puts an end to one chapter and allows you to go forward with a clean slate?
Well, I think that it puts out there all the documents that show transparency, and that's very important. But the task of rebuilding confidence and also bringing healing to people is an ongoing one, and I'm ready for it, and I think that it's an important aspect of the ministry of the Church.
George and Supich have had several conversations as they prepare for only the second such transition Chicago has seen in more than 30 years. Vatican spokesman Father Tom Rosica met with Supich this morning.
I met with a very wise man. I met with somebody attuned to Pope Francis, somebody who loves the Church, and somebody who's really quite normal. Just a very ordinary person with an extraordinary heart.
Did he say anything that surprised you?
No. I envy Chicago.
Father Tom Rosica is a true Vatican insider with close ties to those with close ties to the Pope. And if you read between the lines of a conversation he and I had today, you realize that Archbishop Supich's comment that the Pope was sending not a message, just a pastor, was more modesty than reality. In Baltimore, I'm Jay Levine, CBS 2 News. Rob and Kate, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jay.